Excuse me, guys. Can I show you a real quick magic trick?
Okay.
Check this out. Do you believe I can print a card out of my phone, pull the card off the screen and give it to you?
What?
We're here in Venice. Anything can happen, right?
Yes.
Watch this. So, you saw that there's nothing in my hands.
Yeah.
That's for you.
Whoa!
Can I show you another trick?
Okay.
See those 3 triangles?
Yes.
Read the triangles out loud.
Paris in the spring, bird in the hand, once in a lifetime.
You don't have an accent, but you can't read. You know what it says? It doesn't say what you say it says. Paris in the spring.
Oh yeah.
Bird in the hand, once in a lifetime.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was there the whole time.
Yeah.
Let me show you another way your eyes might be deceiving you with another magic trick.
All right.
Do you see yourself as a good person?
I hope.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's see if you're mistaken, okay?
Okay.
Have you ever told a lie, ever?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you call people who tell lies?
Liars.
So what are you?
We're liars.
Have you ever taken something that doesn't belong to you, ever?
Yeah.
What do you call people who steal?
Thieves.
So what are you?
We're thieves.
Lying thieves.
We're lying thieves.
Have your parents ever punished you, ever?
Yes.
Yeah.
That means you haven't always honored your father and your mother.
Yeah.
So by your admission, you're like me. A liar, a thief, disobedient, rebellious.
Yeah.
Is that the definition of a good person?
No.
And if you died today and God judged you, would you be innocent or guilty?
I don't believe in God.
Well, it doesn't matter. If he existed and he said, you shall not lie, innocent or guilty?
Yeah, I guess
Guilty. And should a good God let guilty people in heaven? We're in trouble, right? So you don't believe in God. Let me ask you this. Where did the universe come from?
I used to be Baptist.
Okay, so
Yeah.
where did the universe come from?
Out of nothing.
Is that technically, scientifically possible?
I don't know.
Everything out of nothing? Scientifically, that's foolishness, right?
Yeah.
So you're probably scientifically minded, right? So check this out. Here's what science understands about the Big Bang, which is what you're referring to. All the matter, energy, space, and time were created in the Big Bang.
Yeah.
So whatever caused the Big Bang to happen
Yeah.
could not be made out of matter or energy or exist in space and time.
Yeah.
So here's what science is telling us.
Yeah.
The cause for the universe exists outside of the realm of science because science can't study anything outside of those 4 categories.
So far.
Right.
Well, our understanding of science is very limited right now.
So here's what you're doing. You're appealing to the science of the gaps. Here's what I mean.
Okay.
Right? If I know 1 + 1 = 2 and nothing else, right?
Yeah.
Could I make the argument that one day in the future,
Yeah.
1 + 1 will equal 6? With some weird mathematics? No. We already know 1 + 1 can only equal 2,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There will be no future mathematics that breaks that law.
Yeah.
There is no future science that says everything can come out of nothing,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Everything that we have in our physical universe
Yeah.
comes from something other than the physical
Yeah.
reality that we exist in.
Yeah.
But there's another reality that we
Yeah.
acknowledge without realizing. Okay,
Okay.
for instance, is this your wife, for instance? Your girlfriend? Okay. Friend. If I murdered her, right?
Yeah.
Would that matter?
What does that mean?
Do you care? Did something evil happen?
Yes, of course.
Is evil something we can study with a microscope, measure with a micrometer, weigh on a scale?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Evil is something that is outside of science, but we all acknowledge that's a real reality,
Yeah.
right? And that real reality is what we're going to be judged by.
Yeah.
All the good and evil we did. And the bad thing is we're all evil.
Yeah.
And God loved you so much, he paid the penalty by dying on the cross for you.
Yeah.
I know you don't necessarily believe that at the moment, right?
So you're saying God created the Big Bang? Or the universe?
Yeah.
Okay, so what? Who created God?
Good question. I have an answer for that.
Okay.
This has been an answer for thousands of years. Okay. So
It's a question of
the law of
I've always asked.
yeah, I'm here to answer you, right?
Okay.
The law of cause and effect says that anything that begins to exist
Yeah.
must have a pre-existing cause.
Yeah.
The universe began to exist, so it had to have a pre-existing cause.
Yeah.
But if you listen carefully to the law of cause and effect,
Yeah.
only things that begins to exist needs a previous cause.
Okay.
God is eternal. He always existed.
Okay.
So let me explain.
That scientifically doesn't make any sense.
No, let me explain to you why it does make sense. I'm
So
ready.
why can't you apply that phrase to the universe?
Because everything in the universe began to exist, and everything in
But
the
how do
universe.
you know that? Do you know that for a fact?
I do. I'll explain.
How? But how?
I'll explain.
Okay.
Very easy to explain. Okay. So-
I'm not sure
so
it's
for
that
instance,
easy.
It's not a sunny day, but you know there's a sun there, right?
Yeah, sure.
Does that sun have an infinite or a finite supply of energy?
But that's not the universe. I'm not asking
I'm
that.
just using that as an
That's-
example.
that's
A
obviously
finite,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Finite.
Yeah,
So the fact that there's still a sun in the sky tells me that that sun has not existed for eternity,
yeah.
right? Because it has a finite supply.
Sure.
And if it existed for eternity,
Yes.
all the stars in the universe
Yes.
would have burnt out.
Yes.
That tells me the entire universe had a beginning.
But the stars and the suns doesn't equate to the universe, though.
No, I'm just using those as a proxy for the rest of. I'm gonna answer
But I'm not sure if you can make it.
I can.
That equation.
I can.
I'm not sure you can.
I'm not finished.
Okay, go ahead.
So the second law of thermodynamics
Okay.
applies to all of reality.
Okay.
Okay. Every system, all systems run down, right?
Yeah.
They don't gain energy.
Yeah.
They don't maintain energy.
That's
They,
within the universe.
right.
But
So
we
you-
don't know
Sure.
like, within the box of the universe if it has always been eternal.
So what you're doing is in order to try to deny the existence of God, you're appealing to something outside the
You're
universe.
denying the eternity of universe.
She sees it. She sees it.
I might believe in God, but I don't believe in organized religion.
Okay. Neither do I. I believe in Jesus. So I want to answer your question. Okay.
Yeah.
All systems run down. Okay.
Yeah.
The fact that electrons are still spinning around
Yeah.
nuclei, right?
Sure.
Tells me that we are in a system that is running down, and all those things will finish, right?
Yeah.
All the energy in the universe is finite, and the fact that there's still usable energy tells me that we're not done, but it will be done. The fact that this universe still has light and heat,
Yeah.
and we're not evenly spread out in an infinite universe,
Yeah.
tells me that will happen.
Okay.
Scientists call that heat death, right?
Yeah.
So everything had a beginning
Yeah.
and will end.
Okay.
And the only way for this to have gotten started is by something outside of this universe, according to science.
I feel like you're using like selective things in science
No.
for your argument.
No.
Because,
Okay,
because we do have a limited sense of what we know about the universe using science.
right, and my
So we
limited,
don't know like what entirely is within the universe.
you're doing the same thing again. My limited understanding of
Yeah.
mathematics tells me that 1 + 1 will never equal 6,
Yeah.
even though I don't have an infinite understanding of mathematics. You get it, right?
Yeah.
So what we already do know tells us that God exists, and we're going to be ultimately responsible. Are you ready to follow Jesus? Are you ready to lay down your life for Jesus right here, right now?
I was baptized.
It doesn't matter, because baptism doesn't save. Faith in Jesus is what saves, and only after you're truly born again should you get baptized.
Yeah.
Would you like to believe in Jesus right now and get baptized in the ocean right now? Okay. So that's for you. Let me give you one too. Thank you so much for talking to me. My name is Tony. My email's in there. You have a lot of intelligent questions. I would love to take both of you out to lunch and answer them all.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay?
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.